Hello, Jeff Foster, Web Biz Ideas. This tutorial is on in-depth on-page local SEO analysis. The main goal is to determine what web pages on your website need to be optimized and then create a document to help you keep organized so you can make those changes in the future. Now, this tutorial is not on actually making those changes. That will be the next one. This one is just determining what pages need to be optimized. So you're going to need a few resources, so let me show you that. Number one is going to be your keyword research document, right? The keywords that you want to rank for. And then number two will be the on-page optimization template. So when you find the keywords and the web pages that are not optimized correctly, you would add them to here. So let me just walk you through an example. So this is a client, Aurora Waxing Salon. This is their on-page optimization template that we've already filled out. So how have we gotten to this stage? Well, put simply, one of the resources we'll use is SEO Maz's on-page optimization report. So what we do is we say, okay, there's three keywords I want to rank for. Teeth whitening Aurora, Aurora teeth whitening Aurora CO, right, for Colorado. And this is the page I want to rank number one for. When someone types in those keywords, I want this page to rank because obviously this is selling my teeth whitening services. So we need to make sure that this page is optimized, right, for those keywords. So it's very simple, right? We would just take a keyword, put it into the on-page optimization report. We take the URL of the page, do the same, we run the report, and it tells us if we're doing a good job or we're doing a bad. A means the best, F is terrible. But it doesn't just tell you a grade, it tells you all the factors that you're doing right or wrong. So if there is a fix, it tells you how to do it. So let me give you an example. Let's say we put a different city in to get a bad grade, right? We see there's an F, but we say, well, how do I get an A? Well, it tells you. It says, oh, hey, there's 0 times you mentioned that keyword on the website. Oh, there's 0 times that this keyword appears in the page title. So it tells you all the fixes that you need to do, which keeps your job very easy. But again, this tutorial is not on making the changes, it's just identifying the pages. And so what you do, right, you're going to download the template, and then you're going to fill this out, right? I want to make sure my home page, my services, and all the other pages are optimized. So right, go through your website, copy the pages, you would put them in the template, and then you run this report through SEO Maz to get this information. And that way you have a starting ground, because let's say you have 20 pages. Well, you first want to figure out, is your website optimized, and what pages do I need to optimize first? And that's pretty much it. So that's this tutorial. But let me give you a few tips on doing this before I go into the next one on making the changes. Number one, you always want to start with your homepage. So make sure your homepage is optimized for your company, for the main keywords, and if you have very little time, just do your homepage and go from there. Number two, you're going to want to create reports for each page. And SEO Maz's on-page optimization has a great tool called an export to PDF. So this is a great tool because if you don't want to make the changes, this is how you give it to someone else. You have a content writer, a coder, a web designer. What usually it costs the most money is determining what needs to be done. So this way you spend, hey, an hour, you figure out what needs to be done, you send it over to an employee, an outsourced a content writer, a web designer, and you say, hey, person, this is what needs to be done. This is what needs to be changed. I am telling you exactly what I want you to change on each page or each factor, and it's very simple. And so this way you can send them this report, give them the order you want to work on, give them the PDF documents, and hey, now this is going to cost you a lot less money because you're organized. So that's tip number two. And number three is to optimize each page for 1 to 3 keywords. It's going to get very tricky if you are trying to optimize for 10, 20 keywords per page, because it's going to be hard to organize all that, right? So maybe pick 1 to 3 keywords per page and just focus on that. So alright, well that's the tutorial on the on-page optimization for local SEO. Really, it's just identifying pages to optimize and then creating this document so we can go on to the next step. So please follow the next tutorial on making the changes and some more tips on what to do there.